Welcome to the channel Encyclopedia Catanica. In today's video I'm gonna review the most complicated padlock in the world. This is the Master 1500 ID. It's speed dial padlock. It's a Master patent which is very smart and ingenious, but full of plastic parts inside. You have so much plastic parts that the more complicated the lock is, the lasting will be shorter. So those are made now in China. I ordered it from TEMU, so if they are sold on TEMU, they are completely made in China, for sure. It says Master, blue color. We have those security screws, which are really hard to open. You don't have tips which fit into those screws, so it's secured, pretty secured padlock. It's only for indoor use. Speed dial, you have this button here, which could go left, right, up and down. The shackle is much smaller than I thought. When you see those locks on YouTube, I expected a bigger shackle, a bit bigger shackle, but this shackle is really tiny, like in case of 40 millimeter iron padlocks. So let's see the package. Like I mentioned, speed dial model 1500 ID. Tough under fire, anti-shim. Yes, it's not shimmable. Grade 5. I will rate it as 3 or 4 maybe. It's not 5 for sure. So many plastic parts. I think this lock has more than 50 parts. So like you have an old alarm clock mechanism inside of the lock. Ingenious design, but really complicated. So I'm not a fan of complicated designs. The more complicated design is, the bigger the chances for the lock to jam, to malfunction, or do something like that. On the other side, we have combination buttons, slides up, down, left, right, one-handed lock, blah, blah, blah. We have this probably a master lock site when you could save your combination if you forget it. And the most funny thing, limited lifetime warranty. I don't know what did they mean by that. A limited lifetime warranty. That's playing with words, psychological thing. It's psychological manipulation. If you have a limited lifetime warranty, you don't have anything. This lock won't last for your whole life, for sure. They could last if they're made exactly by Master Lock's suggestion and under strict quality control. If it's made by strict quality control, this lock could last by constant using for 10 years for sure, but I don't think that it will last more than 10 years. This lock is full of plastic parts, many springs, many things, literally like you have an alarm clock, those old grannies alarm clocks. The mechanism is so complicated. Ingenious indeed, but very complicated. And because of that, they said that it's for indoor use only, which means if you put it outside, zinc will start to rot, lock will jam, and you could throw it away. It won't last long on the outside because of that really complicated mechanism. It says it's made to exclusive master lock specification in China. It's better to say it's made by strict quality control from master lock or something like that. Also made to exclusive master lock specifications. Okay, I understand what that means, but if the quality control is strict, this lock is decent. But many of you guys reviewed the mechanism inside, outside. You talk about that lock. You told you, pardon my English, you recorded many videos about this particular model, and in all of your videos I saw the stickers for this lock. To change the stickers, if you don't want those arrows, you could put something like clover leaf or something like that. I don't remember which designs were present, but this one doesn't came with those stickers. It's without stickers, only a package cardboard and this instruction manual with generic code. Instruction manual says how to reset the combination, because it's pretty hard to reset the combination. This lock is, I don't know how to call it. I don't know what to say. I don't like complicated things, especially if we are speaking of security. Security has to be simple, effective, and unpenetrable. This one isn't simple, isn't so effective, and it's penetrable for sure, because you have zinc, you have plastic inside. Zinc is, it could be melted under the 415 degrees Celsius, so this lock isn't secure at all. No matter that it's for indoor use, it's so easy to defeat this lock. It's not easy to pick it, for sure, to defeat it by any sophisticated method, but it's really easy to pry it, hammer it, or something like that, for sure, because you have 3 screws, you have many plastic parts, you have 2 parts of the lock joined together by those screws, so everything that could be wrong in this case is here on that lock. No matter that it's really cool, really nice shape, good for handling by one hand, like you're handling touchscreen on your Android. It's really cool, but I don't know. You have this instruction manual, and how it works. You have to reset the shackle by squeezing it 2 times, and you go 1, 2, 1. It doesn't open with ease, which is pretty bad. As you see, complicated mechanism full of plastic parts. It smells. It's a bit oiled, factory oiled. So if you want to oil this lock, probably you should use sewing machine oil, because if you use something like a grease or something like that, you will jam the lock permanently, and you couldn't use it anymore. The finishing touches, Chinese finishing touches, typical. You see those indentations, small micro indentations. You see the chroming of the shackle. I don't know if you could see it because of reflection, light reflection, but it's not perfect. It's not bad either, but it's not perfect. I'm not sure is this shackle hardened or not. Maybe it's not hardened, but it should be hardened, because if it's made by strict quality control by Master Lock, it must be hardened, but I'm not sure. It goes pretty easily inside, but one thing I don't like, as you see, we have a gap. Shackle doesn't go all the way inside like it should be. I don't know if you have the same lock from Master, from USA. You could type down the comment Do you have the same shackle? Do you have the same gap between? Do you have this gap here? We have another gap here, small gap, but it's visible. Why do I talk about those gaps? Well, because I'm thinking, this is only my opinion, because I never saw this lock. I never hold it before in my hand. This is the first time I have this lock, and it will be a great part of the collection, but I think it's B category of master lock. A category goes to USA, and B category goes on the all other place. As I saw in many of your previous videos, old videos featuring this lock, I think your locks are a bit better quality than this one. So I'm thinking that this one is B category. In many cases you have A, B, C, D, E category of the same object, of the same stuff, because some models are sold in America or in Germany or in England. Some models are sold in Africa, China, Russia. Some models are sold in South America or something like that. So maybe they're making the same model, but quality could be different for different countries. So if you know the quality of your master speed dial padlock for American market, you could tell me, does your lock have those two gaps here and here? Is it normal for such lock, or it isn't? I don't know. Also, this button spins. We have this plastic ring around it. It also moves left, right, up, down, everywhere. I don't know. I think it's a big category of the quality of this lock. I'm not sure, but it could be. It could be. It's so hard to pull the shackle. As you see, you have to apply pretty big force. If you could, you must apply it also pretty big force. Tell me what's the difference from this one? What's the difference between this one and yours from the USA? I'm curious to know. Are there A, B, C, D category of quality, or everything is the same? So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.